Hi guys, so today's video is going to be something a little different from me in the sense that it's still makeup, but I wanted to try doing like my take on kind of Instagram makeup. Not really my take, I mean my version of it. You guys know my makeup style by now. It's very much like super simple, kind of I prefer like softer makeup now. I didn't always, but I do prefer it. For the last few years I've been very much about kind of like soft and kind of like pretty kind of makeup, beauty makeup, not so much about like full-on transformational makeup or like the double lashes or the lashes and the power brow and all of that kind of stuff. But I was looking at old pictures and I definitely did love an old like a power brow back then, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to kind of take inspiration from a lot of kind of IG, Instagram makeup videos, and just do makeup that I normally wouldn't try, or not makeup, try makeup techniques that I normally wouldn't try. I'm going to first prep my skin. Vitamin enriched face base. I use this just to prep my skin rather than an actual primer. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should actually use a primer because I normally wouldn't. I think that's the point of this video. Okay, let me find a primer. Sorry about the sunlight, not much I can do. This is the only time I can film right now. So I use the Dermalogica Hydra Blur Primer on my skin. Put that everywhere, I guess, because that's not something I would normally do. Very intrigued to see how my skin and how my makeup looks, trying kind of makeup techniques that I normally wouldn't. Nice pore kind of smoothing primer. Immediately I feel like there's a difference in what was going on in my nose. I'm going to use some facial illuminating products underneath, and I'm going to use this one by CYO. Pop this kind of pretty much all over. Again, I like applying my illuminating products, especially something like this, on the top of my foundation. Unless it's something that has like some nice skincare ingredients in it as well. Oh my god, wow, I look like the Tin Man. I'm gonna take a kind of sponge, which normally isn't my preferred way of applying foundation, and I'm gonna take the NARS, this is the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. It's the shade Barcelona. Again, I rarely wear this foundation. Coverage on this is insane, but I'm gonna just take some of that. Oh, I forgot to do corrector. Let's quickly pop on some corrector. I have the Becca corrector. This is in Peach, very, very, very strong. I'm just going to pop some of this under my... I've never actually used this on myself properly. And this is like the equivalent of, you know, that red lipstick trick for under eyes. But I never use stuff like this because it might look crazy. I never use stuff like this purely because I then would have to put on a lot of concealer to cover something like this, and I don't feel like I need to use something as intense as this to completely blank out my under eyes. Every time I did kind of wear this much foundation, probably like my wedding day, I remember I used Estee Lauder Double Wear. I don't know if my makeup style has changed because I've gotten older, or if it's because I don't really necessarily have the time to do what I'm doing now, which is spending, it's like quite a bit of time to spend just on foundation. There's a little bit of orange coming through, but the foundation has like covered that up quite well, hasn't it? And then I really should take it down my neck. This is a tinted brow gel from Natural Collection, and I'm going to just use that on an angled brush. And I'm just gonna... The brows have come a long way. I feel like we're back with the fluffy brows, like maybe overly fluffy. So not kind of like natural fluffy brows, but a little bit, you know, the whole soap brow thing. Brows that kind of look really like well groomed, but kind of stood up, like brow lamination. I feel like that's where we are with brows right now. Let's do some concealer. So quite a bit of concealer we're gonna do. Don't know, feel like if that is light enough. We want it really bright under here, don't we? Some Kevin upon sensual skin enhancer, and pop a little bit of that as well in the mix. And I feel like the thing is, I'll pop a bit of concealer here, a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit up here. And I feel like contouring before you've even blended the concealer is like a thing. This is the Revolution F14. So I'm just going to contour there. I'm trying to think where do I see? So along the jawline. I have a small forehead, so I don't really normally do that there, but sides of the nose. Okay, under here. And blend that out. The sculpting brush from Real Techniques, and just try and blend this contour out. Take that sponge to the nose and blend that out. We need to quickly go in with powder because I feel like that's banana powder from Ben Nye. I'll just pop it into my hand. Actually bake with that because we've never done that before. So I'm just going to lay that down. I don't have any white translucent powder, loose powder, so I'm just going to take that same banana powder, being really generous with it, and I'm just carving out this contour towards the corner of my mouth. Put a nude palette and let's just go straight in. Why mess around? I'm gonna go in with like a transition color, so I'm gonna use this Teddy. Go straight in with that. This shade, which is Raw, I'm going to concentrate that in the socket a little bit more, on the outer edge. The shade Infatuated in the center here. Oh my god. Taking the black, and I'm going to just run that on the outer edge. Black eyeshadow and smudge that out and pack that on. My god, I have not done makeup like this in so long. And then I'm going to pop on some lashes, like some serious lashes. I'm going to use these. I've never used these. These are the Iconic lashes. It's such a cock and bull of these lashes, it's insane. They're so difficult to like apply. Dust off, she says, like she knows what she's doing. I'm going to dust off my powder. Just taking a nice fluffy brush. I think maybe I've left it on like a bit too long. We'll see. So wow. Okay, wow. I don't know if you guys can see, but my under eye is like, it's like clean. I was not expecting that. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera, but my under eye is super clean. Maybe I'm just not used to it because I don't wear this much like product under the eyes, so I never get that like you know, like that clean. I mean, it does accentuate my lines, but it is super like, is super bright and clean under there. I mean, yes, there's a lot of makeup on my face. Take some black and I'm gonna apply it to my lower lash line as well. Blend under there. Okay, because I clearly do not have anywhere near enough makeup on my face, I'm gonna put some blush on. Revlon Revolution palette. I'm gonna go for kind of like a peachy blush. I keep looking at myself because I've not seen myself with this much makeup on. I don't think ever. I mean, maybe not ever, but yeah, ever. I never do my base like this. So nice, deep. This will do. Plum by MAC. Lip shade. Look contouring. I'm taking this shade. This is More Creamer Please from Dose of Colours, the KT Desi collection. Very used. Could leave it matte, but I'm gonna go for some gloss. Tiramisu from NYX. Highlighting now. I'm going to go with powder highlight. I'm going to go with Gilded Honey from Laura Geller, and we want corner of my nose, end of my nose. I want up here. I want tops of my cheek. Let's ignore this lash because I ripped it when I don't know if you can see, I ripped it when I was taking it out of the packet. Oh, last thing, setting spray. Drench my face. Maybe that will help, she says. Some of the powder settle. Honestly guys, I am so surprised. I know my face is wet right now, but I'm so surprised by like how the powder, like how much powder I put under my eyes. And you guys know I always say like I've got very dry and dehydrated skin. I've got lots of fine lines under there, and I expected it to settle in a lot more than it has. It did settle, but it also really like brightened and like created a very smooth canvas. It's still a lot of makeup, so I can see on camera it's picking up differently to in person. In person I can see that I have a full face of makeup. Like I can see a lot of product still on my skin. I've actually really enjoyed experimenting with makeup again and like doing this, and even though it's not my style, even though you won't see me like this again, I've learned something. I've learned that actually my under eyes can take powder, and normally I don't go in with powder, or I don't go in with as much powder or bake, but it has made me consider whether I would actually bake the under eye. I'd be intrigued to see how this works with like my kind of foundation, lighter application, and then maybe baking the under eyes. Yeah, I hope you guys are well, and I will see you